So I thought it would be useful to give you a little introduction about Martinique, because it's not one of the best known islands of the Caribbean, and then I will finish with some highlights about the destination. First, as an introduction to the island, Martinique is located in the Lesser Antilles, lesser part of the Caribbean. We are neighbors to St. Lucia, we can wave at them, and Barbados is a close neighbor, as well as Guadeloupe. In Martinique, we are French citizens. We speak French, Creole, and English is spoken in most tourist areas. When you arrive in Martinique, we have a brand new airport, the Martinique Aimé Césaire International Airport. It was named after a renowned rider from Martinique, Aimé Césaire, the founder of the Negritude movement, and he's been wearing that name 2 years ago, in 2008. It's really air-conditioned, it's brand new, it accommodates all kinds of planes, and most of our arrivals come from France, with 6 jumbo jets a day with Air France, Corsair, Air Caraïbes, and we have American Eagle also servicing Martinique out of San Juan twice a day, and Air Canada twice a week with Air Canada from Montreal. Well, what's great about Martinique is we have a great road network. So it's a country, an island, where you can, visit, where you can travel easily. The roads are in excellent condition and well signaled. It's easy to find your way around the island, and that's one of the beauty of this place. You stay in a resort, of course, or a little boutique hotel, but you can hit the road and go to a beach or up north the island, where you will find really a great rainforest, Mount Pelée, majestic Mount Pelée, that is going to be soon part of the UNESCO
World Heritage.
Thank you. World Heritage. And it's really 2/3 of the island is a nature park. It's well protected. We have a policy that prevented us to have a large hotel properties, but that protects a lot the environment. So we cannot build too big hotels. Maximum capacity is 400 rooms. But it means also that you will find nature in the north of Martinique, as the Caribbean as it was many years ago, some places in the Caribbean. The south is the Caribbean side of the island, so that's pristine beaches, white sand beaches, calm Caribbean blue waters, and it's very peaceful and very relaxing. And another thing we have in Martinique is a strong, all the islands of the Caribbean have a strong history, a strong heritage, and the one in Martinique is made of many things, the cuisine, but also the history that happened in Martinique. This is a picture showing La Pagerie Museum. La Pagerie Museum has been named and created after Joséphine, Empress Joséphine. Joséphine, the wife of Napoleon Bonaparte, was born in Martinique, and she became Empress of the French. We have 3 women in Martinique, born and raised in Martinique, that became royalty. One of them is Joséphine, another one is Aimé Dubuc de Riverie, who was captured by pirates, sold to the Bay of Algiers, and became the mother of Mahmoud II, the Emperor of Constantinople in Turkey. And the third one is Madame de Maintenon, who was born in the north of Martinique and who married Louis XIV, who built Versailles in France. But I'm talking about those women, but the women of Martinique are also like me. They are hard workers, they're committed, they're welcoming, they're warm, they're friendly. I hope I am. Another thing that is one of the assets of the island is Saint-Pierre. Saint-Pierre was the first capital city of Martinique, and in 1902 it was destroyed by the eruption of Mount Pelée, the volcano I showed you earlier that is going to be World Heritage UNESCO. And Saint-Pierre is considered the little Pompeii of the Caribbean, like Pompeii in Italy. So that's the only place in the Caribbean that you will discover with its ruins, with its, it's like a history, you know, stuck in time. The eruption took place in 1902, destroyed 30,000 inhabitants. It was a big catastrophe. Only one survivor, named Siparis, and he had a lot to tell, believe me, after that. Well, I was saying Martinique is a welcoming island. I was saying we speak French, we speak Creole, and I think it's time now for a little Creole lesson. So you're going to see how difficult it is to speak another language. So to say how are you doing, what do we say? Ça ou fait. It's very easy. Ça ou fait. Can I hear it?
Ça ou fait.
Excellent. To say I love you. Moi-même. Moi. Excuse me? Moi-même. To say my love, doudou darling, isn't that easy?
Doudou darling.
Trois petits mots doudou, exactly. So just to let you know that in Martinique you'll find people that are going to speak Creole to you when you go to the market, for example. But it's easy to go around. A smile, the body language will help you communicate with those people. Okay, what else? The rum. The rum, you know, we have rum in the Caribbean. That's where this liquor was born. And in Martinique, we consider that we have one of the best rums in the Caribbean. And that's the only rum that has been awarded the label Appellation d'origine contrôlée, et aussi such as the best wines and cheese of France. And we have about 11 distilleries. They all offer free rum tasting, and they all connected to great plantation houses. Some of them are dating back the 18th century, and we are offering to our visitors Route des Rhums, the same way we have La Route des Vins if you go to Bordeaux or places like that in France. Well, with rum you need to eat something, and the destination is a great gourmet destination. We have a superb mix of the French and the Creole cuisine. I like to say that the cuisine of Martinique has the generosity of Africa, the savoir-faire of France, and the spices of India. And it's a great combination. You can find gourmet restaurants, but also have a wonderful meal at a little shack by the beach, toes in the water, and you know, for a very reasonable price. Yeah, we were named Best Gourmet Island in 2008-2009 by Caribbean World Magazine. Carnival. Carnival, okay, we have Carnival in the Caribbean. We love Carnival. That's part of our annual therapy. In Martinique, the only difference we have, okay, in Martinique, that's how it works. We have 3 days of Carnival. Fat Monday, the first day of Carnival, all men dress as women, all women dress as men. That's Fat Monday. Fat Tuesday, the second day of Carnival, Mardi Gras, right? Everybody wears red. Everybody from 2 to 97 years old, everybody wears red. So when you enter the capital city of Fort-de-France, which is in a little valley, and you are on the hills, you see a sea of red. It's totally picturesque. Okay, usually after Fat Tuesday, we stop Carnival. In Martinique, no. We have another day, that's Ash Wednesday, where everybody mourns Carnival. Therefore, we wear black and white, because we're mourning Carnival. Very sad. So we party all day long up to midnight. At midnight, we burn Carnival, and we start fasting, because we need to pray and fast, because we enjoyed ourselves a little much during the Carnival time. Another unique thing to Martinique is a yawl boat race. It's a beautiful spectator sport originated by Caribbeans. So every year we have a tour of Martinique. It lasts 1 week with different stops, and we have those boats. It's very spectacular. They hang themselves on bois dressé, and it's a tradition that we have perpetuated and that have become very, very popular among locals as well as visitors. Okay, some of the highlights of the island. The island was nicknamed by the Caribbeans the island of flowers. We have a lot of gardens, botanical gardens. Recently we added to that one Balata Gardens, aerial paths that are very, very appreciated by the people going there, and that allows you to see to visit the garden from a higher level. We did recently also, in the heart of Fort-de-France, we have our version of Central Park, let's say, and it's called La Savane Park. And recently, this picture doesn't give it justice, because it's taken very early in the morning, and all those stores and restaurants are closed. But it's a very relaxing place where you can have a beer or ice cream or fresh juice, buy souvenirs, and it's a new addition to the Central Park of Fort-de-France. Also, the Slave Savannah. I like talking about this product because it has been this tourism product because it has been built by a Martinican, passionate Martinican, and he did it really without any help of anybody, and he reconstructed a maroon village in Martinique. When the slaves would escape, they would organize themselves in a village, and he reconstructed to the identical original form this slave savannah village, which became the most visited place of Martinique the past 3 years. And in that village you have not only the reconstruction of the village, of the way of living of the Maroons at that time, but also you have a medicinal garden, extraordinary. You have no idea how many natural medicine, the slaves were able to grow in their garden to cure all kinds of disease. Very, very interesting, very interesting. Well, what do we have upcoming? We have a billfish tournament that is soon in October to November 6th, the Jazz Festival in November, December, and the half marathon of Fort-de-France. Well, not to be missed, of course, Carnival. You know, it's booked very fast. I think in December there is no more space for Carnival. That is happening in February. The niche market Martinique is developing on the Americas, US, Canada, Brazil, are honeymoon, scuba diving, gastronomy, ecotourism, heritage, cinema, because we are a great place for movies, shooting. The road network, we have the best hospital facility of the Latin America and the Caribbean, so this also is a good argument for the production company, and also the Francophile niche, meaning that we are offering the Caribbean, the United States, all the English-speaking countries that are around us, French classes, intensive French classes in the island in winter. So in the morning they have classes, and in the afternoon they can test what they learned in the morning while touring the island. Voila, so we have also great promotion. So our current promotion is a promotion where 10 hotels of the island are offering the 6 nights free.
Next year, please.
Yes, yes. So we have started a heritage trail that include places of historical interest related to our African descent. Descent, and also to what we inherited from Africa in terms of food, of products that you find at the market, and that are also related to the same. For example, I think in the US we eat black eyed peas for luck. Well, in Africa also, and in Martinique also, and I'm sure in other places of the Caribbean also. So all those things we identified, and we're organizing these tours with guides, specialized guides, and also people that are going to have conferences about this topic, about the great African Caribbean figures of Martinique, such as Frantz Fanon, Aimé Césaire, Luzanne Palsy, who is a filmmaker from Martinique who did a dry and white season, and Sugarcane Ali, talking about the history of post-slavery in Martinique. So all those things we put together in a package that is going to last 7 days on the island. We sometimes to relax also, but we have an emphasis on culture and heritage on the island. Is it like?
Okay, next person.
Hi, bonjour. My name is Muriel Wiltord-Latamie. I'm so happy to hear you speak so wonderfully about Martinique. My roots are Guadeloupe as well. Guadeloupe and Trinidadian, and I've never been to Martinique, but I've heard amazing things about it. What do you think can promote more intro-tourism to the island? Is it at a high level right now? And if not, what do you think can help more Caribbean people coming to visit Martinique to discover the French Caribbean?
Well, honestly, I think that the air connections between us is addressed, but should be resolved, because it's too difficult for us to go, for example, to Jamaica. We have to go to Miami and I mean, it's difficult. So if we could push our regional airlines, because we have regional airlines, we have Air Caraïbes, we have Air Jamaica, we have regional airlines. I mean, we could push them. We are travelers. In the Caribbean, people travel a lot. They like traveling. And there is something, okay, you can go to Europe or to the United States, of course, but you can take short vacation to your neighboring island.